In this video, we are going to see construction of a transformer. There are two basic parts. First is magnetic core and second windings or coils. So let's discuss magnetic core first. So in a transformer, magnetic core is like this. This is called as a limb. This is also a limb. And this is called as a yoke. Now, what is the job of this magnetic core? Core provides path for magnetic flux. So, maximum flux will be passing through this core. Hence, there are two types of losses that will occur inside the core. And those losses are hysteresis and eddy current. Together, these losses are called as the magnetic losses or iron losses. Now, we need to construct or make a core such a way that these two losses are as low as possible. How we can get that? Through design. So let's discuss how to minimize hysteresis loss. So generally, core is made up of high grade silicon steel. This is the best magnetic material. How to choose the best magnetic material? Magnetic material with high permeability. This is what is provided by this high grade silicon steel. It's a high permeability material. Earlier, core is made up of iron. But now, due to advancement in material science, we can get a high permeability magnetic material so that hysteresis loss is very low. So why we need this core made up of a high permeability material? In order to minimize hysteresis losses. Second loss is eddy current. So how to reduce eddy current loss? We make core which is made up of thin laminations. In order to minimize eddy current losses. Because eddy current is happening because of a high width material. So what we are doing over here, we are providing the thin laminations of 0.5 or 0.7 mm so that we can have a width very less. And now this thin laminations we can put one over the other to form a stack. And these laminations are insulated from each other by insulation called as varnish. So how to form a core? So this core is actually made up of thin laminations of high magnetic material like this. And these laminations are insulated from each other by varnish. So this is how core is formed. Let's go to next part, that is winding. Or coils. So windings are wound over limbs of core like this. So these are the windings. This is called as a primary winding, because we are going to connect a supply to this, and here since load will be connected, we'll call this as a secondary winding. So what is the job of this winding? Windings carry primary and secondary current. So electric current passes through windings. So we need a material which will have less resistivity. So we will use copper for carrying the current. So windings are made up of copper and are wound on the limbs of magnetic core. So there will be many number of turns on this limb. So obviously there is a risk of touching two subsequent turns, but that we are going to avoid with the help of insulation. So remember, these windings are insulated from each other. Since there is a length, area of cross section and some resistivity for this material, hence there will be some resistance at the primary as well as secondary side. So current is passing through this resistance, give rise to I square R losses. So windings are subjected to I square R losses, which are also called as copper losses. So based on the arrangement of core and windings, we have two types of transformer. So first type is core type of transformer. So core type of transformer is like this. This is core and these are windings. This is secondary winding and this is primary winding. Now what is so special about this? Here if you see, core is inside and then we have windings. So I can say the winding encircles the core, or you can say core is surrounded by winding. Let's see another type of transformer, that is shell type. So this is core and we have windings like this. So what happened? Here we are having two magnetic circuits. This is the first magnetic circuit and this is second magnetic circuit. So here if you see what happened, there is a core outside and windings are inside. So I can say the core encircles the windings. Or in other words, you can say windings are surrounded by core. So if you see the structure properly, there are some differences between these two. First is obviously based on the construction. Second, this is having only one magnetic circuit. Whereas this shell type is having two magnetic circuits. Suppose I want to replace the windings. It is very easy over here. Just to take this part of a core outside, then take the windings out and replace. But replacing windings over here is not an easy job. So based on the arrangement of core and windings, we have seen two types of transformer. Normally very high voltage transformers are of shell type. Thank you.